December 2019 Planetary Transits for Virgo and Virgo Rising. This is an equal house chart set up for 0 degrees Virgo on the ascendant, Eastern Standard Time, New York. We begin December 1st, 2019 with 2 planets in Sagittarius in the 4th house sector, the Sun at 8 degrees Sagittarius and Jupiter at 29 degrees. In the 3rd house, we have the planet Mercury at 19 degrees of Scorpio and the planet Mars at 7 degrees Scorpio. The 5th house sector is packed with 3 planets in Capricorn: Venus at 6 degrees Capricorn, Saturn at 18 degrees, and Pluto at 21 degrees Capricorn. The moon is placed at 4 degrees of Aquarius in the 6th house sector. Neptune at 15 degrees of Pisces in the 7th house, and Uranus at 3 degrees of Taurus in the 9th house, retrograde. Please note, if you know your astrological chart, don't forget to look at the natal condition of the 2 planets involved in transit. For example, if transiting Sun is square transiting Saturn in space on that day, first check to see if the Sun and Saturn form an aspect in your birth chart by conjunction, opposition, square, trine, or sextile. If it does, blend the quality of the transiting aspect with the quality of the natal or birth aspect. This rule should also be applied to planetary transits to natal planets. If transiting Saturn is square your natal moon, first look at the natal condition between the moon and Saturn. Should there be a natal trine between moon and Saturn, then a problem will arise transiting square, but will be resolved. Natal trine. On December 2nd, the planet Jupiter enters the sign of Capricorn and moves into the 5th house sector. On December 8th, with the Sun square Neptune between houses 4 and 7, the urge to escape the mundane will be strong. Do so with much needed rest and relaxation. On another level, there may be misunderstandings with partners or family members due to a lack of clarity or intentional deception. The planet Mercury enters the sign of Sagittarius on December 9th and moves into the 4th house sector. December 11th brings a Venus-Saturn conjunction in Capricorn in the 5th house. You may find yourself being critical of a loved one. Be aware of the fact that under Saturn, your perspective may be temporarily warped. The tendency is to dwell on the negatives and to forget all the positives. If you have the urge to break up with a lover, give yourself some space instead and rethink your position over the next few days. After this reassessment, you may feel differently. December 12th brings the full moon, 12:13 a.m. Eastern Standard Time at 19 degrees of Gemini in opposition to the Sun at 19 degrees of Sagittarius, spanning houses 10 and 4 and receiving a square from Neptune at 15 degrees of Pisces in the 7th. This full moon highlights the struggle between career concerns and ambitions versus home and family responsibilities. The square from Neptune in the 7th can point to a partner who is not carrying their share of duties, causing the other person to feel overburdened. There may be lame excuses or outright deception. On December 13th, under Mars trine Neptune, between houses 3 and 7, the full moon tensions of yesterday may be resolved by clear and compassionate communication with a partner. Also on December 13th, the planet Venus will conjunct Pluto in the 5th house, bringing power to your feelings for a loved one and a sense of renewal. December 15th brings Jupiter trine Uranus between houses 5 and 9. and a possible lucky breakthrough concerning international connections or with someone at a distance. This is also a favorable vibration for legalities which should be judged in your favor. On December 19th, the square between Mercury and Neptune, spanning houses 4 and 7, could see you mentally escaping into romantic daydreams and fantasy. Be on your guard against misunderstandings with partners. The planet Venus enters Aquarius on December 20th and moves into the 6th house. On December 21st, the Sun enters Capricorn and moves into the 5th house. Venus square Uranus on December 22nd between houses 6 and 9 may bring an unexpected upset at work due to having incorrect information. On another level, there may be an exciting new connection discovered off the beaten track. The Sun trine Uranus on December 24th is a very exciting, high-spirited, and social vibration which is best utilized in the company of others. Occurring between houses 5 and 9, there may be a new romantic connection with someone at a distance. On another level, your creative output may receive international recognition. December 26th brings the new moon at 4 degrees of Capricorn, 12:14 a.m. Eastern Standard Time in the 5th house sector, activating your creative aptitude. The new moon energizes whatever it touches, and this month it will conjunct expansive Jupiter at 5 degrees of Capricorn. As it also trines Uranus in the 9th house, the potential for being recognized on a global scale exists. This is also an excellent time to seek publication for your creative output. For those who are in love, the prognostication could not be better. On December 27th, the Sun will conjunct Jupiter in the 5th house. This is an expansive, generous energy full of positive feelings that can heal and uplift you. It also brightens your outlook and gives hope for the future. The planet Mercury enters Capricorn on December 28th and moves into your 5th house. December 30th brings Mercury trine Uranus between houses 5 and 9, favoring travel for fun and pleasure. This energy is great for discussing new innovative ideas for self-promotion on an international scale.